insane. Yeah, I hit you with a bullet to the brain. Let us stop first cause we going insane.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome yourselves back to the TwizzCast. This is the official TwizzCast, Twizz Clan podcast. It's the official podcast of Twizz Clan. Today I'm joined here by the one and only Mr. Aquarius.
Hey yo, what's happening?
How you doing, man?
I'm happy to be here.
Hell yeah.
Bless out to my family.
Big up. I'm your host, Twizz Lordsi, and we have an awesome episode planned for today. Brooks, hello.
Lordsi, hi.
You have just dropped album.
I have just dropped album.
Wow.
Album has dropped.
How's it been post? It's been out for 2 days? 2 days. 2 days.
Yeah, so 31st is when it came out.
Okay.
So that was later. So I want to say about a day and a half. It's really had to kind of be out there, let people soak it in, and it's done pretty well so far. SoundCloud, it's of course to one person. I'm not going to say who it is, but one person I know, like she's been messaging me and stuff saying, "I'm gonna get this song to 1K," and she's literally doing it. Like it's just the one song, and it's getting there. Spotify is doing pretty well. It's only been on Spotify for about half a day, I want to say at least.
Yeah, I tell you what, that's where I've really been hammering on with it. Like I've been absolutely sweating the album, mate.
That's kind of where I want most of the numbers to come in, because like speaking from like a revenue standpoint, most of it, like Spotify gives like a bigger percentage as it was to as opposed to like iTunes, stuff like that.
Yeah, Apple Music, I promote it more sure as well.
I promote it more on Spotify than I do most things.
Hell yeah, man. Sorry, I just saw myself in the reflection of your glasses. Sorry, all right. Anyway, sorry, audio listeners. Yeah, so the album's called Son of Poseidon.
Yes, it is.
What made you come up with that then?
So you know my alias, Brooks the Aquarius water sign. What else it equates to, like kind of the astrological or like kind of this whole Greek mythology kind of stuff. Poseidon, the god of water. And stuff like that. So it just kind of just fit perfect, and it's like I wanted to do something with Poseidon, but it's like how could I do it kind of clever-ish? Yeah. And it's just I don't know. I feel like the Son of Poseidon kind of clicked almost instantly. Yeah. Like it just came to my head like instantly, and I was like, you know what? That kind of sounds hard. I'm gonna write that down as an idea, and it's the only one that kind of just stuck. And I was like, let's run it.
Nice. Did you have any other names planned for the album that?
I did, but I can't actually remember what they are.
Yeah, fair enough, man. Are you a big believer in astrology?
Astrology. So the whole thing that's like people say like, oh, you're an Aquarius, this means you're this type of person, or like you're a Virgo, it means you're this type of person. I don't really believe in that. I mean, like, yeah, sometimes it could come down to just like coincidence. But like, I'm not too like that big a believer of it, but I am very interested in that whole like the whole astrology side of it, and like the kind of Greek mythology behind it and stuff like that. I am really into it.
No, I feel that. Yeah, when people say, "Oh, you had butter on your toast this morning," you must be a Aquarius.
You must be a Leo.
Oh wow, yeah, I don't believe in that. I think it's cool that they've managed to like section off how far the Earth is at a certain point on its rotation, right? And say like you're born in this thingy, so you're under this category. I feel
it's pretty cool. I want to figure out who came up with that. Like just that whole idea of just if you're born in this period, you're this. This period, you're this. Because it's like the whole Chinese New Year thing.
Yes.
Like depending on what like period of like years you're born in, you're a different animal.
Yes.
And it's just like who comes up with these? But it's brilliant.
What animal are you?
I can't. What's the February one? It might be a horse.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not too sure. Don't hold me to that. But
all right. I think I'm a rat. That's the best one to get, eh? I'm a freaking rat, dude.
A rat. So you got things like dragons, scorpions, monkeys. I'll take a monkey, bro.
Yeah,
I'd love to be able to say. Oh, I'd love to say. It's like, what animal are you? Monkey.
Yeah. Monkey. Yeah. But no, a flipping rat.
A rat and a horse.
Great. Yeah. Forget about it. A horse is kind of cool though. What, a
It's alright,
stallion? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to read a bit more into it, but yeah, that's what I think it is.
Here at Twizz Clan, we fricks with the stallions, you know?
Twizz Clan, we are the stallions.
Yes, sir. So, yeah, the album's dropped. Son of Poseidon, pretty lit. I've listened to it myself. What's your top 3 favorite tracks on it?
Oh God. Done Did It is definitely number 1 for me. Just
My man.
how I would. It's
Yeah,
not just
yeah,
because
yeah,
it's with
that's
you.
what I
No,
thought,
I'm not being an arse flick, but it's just like
Yeah.
it's just how it just kind of came together and just like the sound of it. It sounds right.
Yeah.
Like the way I mastered it
yeah.
as well and everything. It just sounds right to me, and it's catchy. It's a vibe. It's a bop. Second
sure.
would have to be. Ooh. I'll go Pressured featuring Sleepy Sippy.
Yes,
Because
yeah.
that one was
banger,
that
dude.
one was done pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's
very
in my top 3 for sure.
it's got a
Yeah,
very
man.
UK sound to it. Mixed
Yeah.
with a bit of like it's still got that like essence of like American hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
But especially with like Sleepy Sippy's part.
Yeah.
He's got a very UK kind of very UK sounding, not like grime or like drill, but
It's like that.
still
It's like that underground UK hip hop. I
very
love it. It's got
like
that kind of
indie UK.
gritty. Yeah, for sure. I like. Do you know like High Focus? Those kind
Yeah.
of guys. It's got kind of that feel to it. I love it, dude.
It's like a
Yeah.
who's that artist that I listen to as well? I can't remember who it is, but it reminds me of him so much. He was on Colours.
Yeah.
I can't remember what his name is. What
Sorry.
is his name? I just can't remember what his name is, but he reminds me
Yeah.
of a lot of this specific artist, which I
No,
love.
it sounds so good.
Number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I want to say Warhammer Titan, but it's just
Yes.
like, is there something that could contest that?
Yeah, Warhammer Titan is a banger. Honestly, right. I'm really bad with song names. Please don't take it personally. Okay. My own songs. I couldn't even remember the name of my own freaking song recently. If I hear a tune, I'll know the beat. I know how it sounds. I could recite some of the lyrics.
It's just the name.
The names, I can never quite get it. So some of my favorites off this album: Warhammer Titan for sure. Millions, banger. Pressured, Blow a Flame, Done Did
yeah.
It, and I've got to say, you do know how to create a hook. Because some of them have just been you've shown me like snippets here and there before the album's dropped, and I've just had it looping in my head. I've wanted to sing out
I've
so
got a
many
general
choruses.
basis on how. I know I've got like a general basis on how to kind of get like a catchy hook, or like
Yeah.
something that can get stuck in your head. That's why number 3, I think I'd put Chilly Chillin'.
Yes, yeah.
I'll go Chilly Chillin'
Ay.
number 3 because that one's got a nice, good flowing,
Yeah.
catchy. Hard on his muskin, I run the track and take it. A.
Ay,
It's
ay,
just that
yeah.
bit there. People can just
that specific part stuck in my head, honestly, and since
so
the album
I just
dropped.
and I just like how I kind of just like paired that up with Take It Overseas to West LA.
Yeah.
Like how you take ad libs and run it with actual words. It's like, I feel like that's a cool thing that a lot of people sleep on doing that. Ski Mask does it a lot. And stuff. I know quite a few other artists do it a lot, but it's very underrated way of kind of like a rhyme scheme.
Yes, yeah, no, definitely. It does add like an extra layer to the track as well. And for the keen ear listeners or the people listening out for the vocals or the words you're saying, it really does add that.
We're looking at you, no Love
it's
Shack.
banger.
Laid back.
So yeah, guys, album's out. You know what to do. It's gonna be down below. So if you want to give it a listen,
I say watch the rest of this, and then
go listen to it. Yeah. But right, so we've spoke about the album. Is there anything else you want to add on that?
Just know that this is it's my first album. Like,
Yeah.
Again, I did an album before, like back in I was like first year of college when I was like 16.
Yeah.
And that's no longer on Spotify, iTunes, whatever. It's still somewhere lingering. It was called Platinum Era, but it's just like, again, I used Audacity to make that and stuff, and it's just like I don't want like people to come across like my stuff and then find that, and then for them to listen to that and be like, oh, this is the rest of his music.
I think that was
so I got
more.
rid of that.
It's kind of like more of a mixtape, isn't it? You know, like how you can
Yeah.
find there's like Logic mixtapes, but then even before that, if you hear some of the stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's like it's like I don't know if I'm going to get prosecuted for saying this, but me and Thief may have a a little thing working where some of those beats that were in Platinum Era might be getting reused in this
Ooh, that'd be sick.
new project we're working on.
I'd love to hear that.
It's going very well so far.
Nice.
It's going very well. But yeah, again, it's my first album. Don't take it as like don't define me by this album, because again, this is kind of like my groundworks. This is basically like a previous COD game.
Yeah.
It's showing me what works, what doesn't work, what I need to do, stuff like that. But again, if you could please listen to that, give it a listen. All creative criticism is welcome. Please just you can hit me up on anything. Was it Instagram, Twitter, anything? Just tell me how you think. Tell me what I can do better.
Tell me how you feel.
Tell me what it's like your tell me how you feel.
Yes, yeah.
Like what like your favorite color style like that, and I'll try and implement it in the future. Because I'm really still trying to find like my actual sound and stuff.
Yes.
So again, I got lots more to come. I've got a lot more in the vault that I'm ready to pump out once I'm ready. But yeah, just be on the lookout. SoundCloud is where I primarily reside. So that's Brooks the Aquarius on SoundCloud. That's my general social platform if you want all the latest stuff.
Hell yeah, dude. And what's it, most artists, like, you only hear what they release, but if you look at like any artist who signed under a label, they create thousands and thousands of tracks and only get to pick a select few that they release publicly, you know?
Yeah, you can go on YouTube and type in like 2 hours of unreleased Juice WRLD music.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just well, not hundreds of thousands, but like almost tens of thousands of songs that you just don't hear, and that they either get released later in the future or as a posthumous like thing when they like unfortunately pass, and then obviously when they can't make new songs, they'll just put those ones out.
I think it was Kendrick Lamar. I watched an interview about him, and he had a whole hard drive full of tracks that he was in love with, and something happened to it, or it got damaged or something like that, and they can't recover any of the tracks.
The same thing almost happened with, I think it was Sway Lee. I think he lost his hard drive at an airport. Put out a post saying I think it was like 100,000 for someone who finds my hard drive. Someone found it and held it hostage. Even though he found it, he would have gotten 100,000.
Yeah.
He held it hostage, and there was apparently like thousands of just unreleased songs on there. He got it. Like he fortunately he managed to get it. And
what would have been crazy though is if that person just wiped it and went, "Oh, free hard drive."
No, but he had all the power. He could have just released all those songs. I feel like
of course,
deleting them. They deleted things can be redone. Like if you know what you don't do, you can redone. When he just mass released them, that's potentially millions down the drain. Yeah, like the amount of money he could have made from those songs just down the drain because of that.
That's crazy, man.
I know the music world is a rough place.
Just cloud technology, man. do your backup of your backup. Right, so let's move more on to the Twizz Clan aspect of things. Brooks, how do you find Twizz Clan?
So this is a weird story. Right, okay, so I always remember my setup used to be over there in the corner over there. I had a Mac, like a Mac computer. I used a Mac, guys. Yeah. And I still had this was literally just when I got my PS4 as well. Black Ops 4. I was just making content on there, and it's cool. And I was like, I've joined teams in the past. They've been alright. Being solo's nice, but I feel like, you know, being who I am now. Let's see. I kind of want to see if like how well I could do in a team, or just like in a group of people. Because I wasn't looking to just like have a team of just like generally just people to play with, or just like stuff like that. Because I genuinely just wanted a group of people that I could really connect with. That's what I look for it, like with teams. Like I look for people I can really connect with, like grow, and grow with these people. And then so I literally just typed up same kind of similar thing with Thief. No, I typed in was it Black Ops 4 RC?
Okay.
And then Twizz Clans was the first one that popped up. It was the first video that popped up. So I was like, you know what, let's give it a look. And it had a decent amount of views, so it's like I didn't have too many high hopes. So I watched it the whole way through. This was kind of before we kind of laid the groundworks for you know, this is what you need to do for this section, this section, this section, because it was kind of more like just a general basis.
Well, around Black Ops 4, it would have been very like all over the place with how things
it was
worked.
It was around the beginning ish.
Yeah.
So yeah, and then I saw like the Discord, so it's like I joined the Discord. I talked in there for a bit. That same day I joined, as I was talking, I gave it like a few hours of just straight talking to people, getting to know people. I put that same day I made an RC. Literally that same day I joined, as I was talking to people, I made an RC, and then I uploaded that. I sent that to the what was it? It would have just been called like RC chat.
Yeah.
For like content creators, and so I put it in there, and then a day later, I think it was you messaged me or something saying that you'd seen it, or something like that, and then we went back and forth for about a day and a half, and then Vortex got a hold of me, like,
Yeah, my man,
Twizz Vortex, recipes,
Mr. Tic Tac.
Again, he's not dead. He's just not in Twizz.
Yeah, no. I still speak to him like every other week.
Here and there.
He's a real one, man. Yeah.
And so he hit me up. 3 days. It was 3 days after joining. He didn't hit me up. He got me in a call, and he was just running me through like all this stuff, like saying that he was like, you and him were like very impressed with my RC, that I hit the nail on the head and everything. You're just everything you're looking for. And then he was. I remember this one. Like he was just like, so unfortunately I've got some really bad news. You're gonna have to change your name.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what? And it was like, you're gonna have to put Twizz in front of it. I was like, yo.
You're like, no, please.
I was like, what? It's been 3 days.
Yeah. No, because we get a lot of like very similar style, like just webcam or just like, hey, my name's Danana and I'm trying out for the team, and then it's just like a montage of the game.
Yeah, I see a lot of that.
When we say content creator, it's more like personality creating content. You know what I mean? Like face value content, not a montage. We separate that aspect completely. And I know a lot of teams are heavily just like montage focused. But
one thing I would say on that is with like content creators, you can make a montage, but make sure it's a montage of content that you've made.
Yes,
so just like basically just like a compilation of like your best moments, stuff like this, different highlights and stuff. At the same time as showing us who you are, what kind of like a person you are, how well you can kind of work independently with a team, if you've had any experience like that before, what like kind of the vision you see for yourself within the team, and and like the vision you see for like just the team in general, and how you would bring to the table to help kind of accelerate that as well. And I feel like that's a mark that quite a few people miss, because what they do, again, like you said, they'll just kind of post a montage, leave it at that, or they'll post like just like an RC of like their face cam, they're talking and stuff like that, but it's very dragged out. It's like I've seen a few RCs who like kind of for this, it's like very dragged out, or the voice is very monotone. But like it's just to grab someone's like attention, it's just bright vocals, like good energy. It's fine if like, again, you can't talk loud because maybe you've got thin walls or something, or maybe your voice just doesn't go like that static, but just like kind of compensate for that by adding some kind of flair to it, just like edits and stuff, like just here and there.
About being like unique almost, just making yourself stand out from the crowd. I love to see it. If we get that one person whose quality might not be amazing, but they're bringing like so much energy, or like something unique, and it's hard to be unique in the space. I mean, you're just filming with your camera and microphone, but be creative, man. Think of something cool. It stands out and it gets people talking a lot more. So yeah, that'd be a good way. But when it comes to your RC, Brookers, you hit every single nail with the head, the nail.
I think the term was like, I hit the nail on the head.
That yes,
Something like
yes.
that.
I'm
At the time,
dyslexic, okay?
bearing in mind this was at the time.
Yeah, at the time. Yeah, dude, you had good edits. You were a great personality. You made us laugh in the video. It was very good, generally good videos. You playing multiplayer on Black Ops 4. Yeah, you killed it. Absolutely killed it.
That was kind of like the drive I was going for, because at that time I watched quite a lot of FaZe, especially like FaZe Jev, people like that, because I've always been a fan of just the com style videos, and you just don't see that anymore. Like and like with Jev, you see that all the time, because he still does that and he's killing it. But you just don't see that anymore, and I think like that was almost like the golden era of kind of that side of YouTube, just the cut comms and stuff like that, because they were entertaining. They weren't too long, and it was just amazing. And that's kind of the mark I wanted to hit when I made content. When I actually made videos.
And you could grab a topic and run with it. As long as you have a topic to talk about, you just turn on the camera, talk about it while you're playing. Chop
it doesn't
up,
have to be a long video. Just talk about it, make it entertaining. Boom, content.
Yeah, exactly. And it is good to watch if people find you fascinating and they subscribe for you. It's brilliant. But yeah, you absolutely killed that when you applied, and yeah, it's been. You were in the team for like a year, I want to say, and then you had a
year and a bit. It was a year and a bit. Like a year and 2 months, I want to say.
Okay.
And then, I took a break. One reason was just kind of in-team things, like not naming names specifically. I think it was just some kind of like in-team problems. So
specific.
I just kind of had to...
There's always going to be like someone who causes an issue, right? Like, and that person's no longer here, so. That's just how it goes, you know what I'm saying?
Naughty. So I just took a break. I mean, it's like also the main reason I wanted to do it is because that's when I started basically kind of getting more into music. Like I started like kind of picking up the gears a bit, and I was just like, it started like clicking. I was like, I'm actually really having fun with this, and it's like, I feel like this is something I want to do, and it's like I kind of just needed that kind of that time and that space, because at the time I was still like streaming and stuff. I was very heavy streaming. I was streaming like almost every day for that, because that was during the summer, I believe. And it's just like I kind of burnt myself out. I just wasn't really feeling it anymore, like making content or streaming and stuff. And then, but the music, it was kind of working for me. Like it was making me happy. It was just like it was giving me something to do. I really enjoyed it, so I kind of broke off. I wouldn't say I disbanded from Twizz completely. I would say I just kind of forked off. That's why I'm saying I've still been in the team for 2 years and a few months.
That's
why I'm still counting it.
No, I can get that, because you still stuck around. It was like you were still there, just not a part of the team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I still represented the team outside of it. Like every now and then, I'll post on my story still wearing the Twizz hoodie and stuff like that. I'd still represent the team. I just didn't go under the alias Twizz Brooks.
Yeah, exactly. And we. Would you say, I want to bring something up here. Would you say I inspired your music career, by any chance?
There's always been this little bit of me that's always kind of like, I've always kind of liked the music, because again, in school, I did music GCSE.
Yeah.
I failed the theory horrifically, but I got the equivalent to an A and a B in my solo and group performance.
Yeah, dude, me too.
And literally an A in the solo and a B in the group.
What did you get for your theory in music?
Like ungraded.
Yeah, dude, I got an E. I just wrote Mozart for every question, and I eventually got an E. Got some of them right.
Da Vinci.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I feel that completely. Yeah,
I've always had that spark, but it's like also kind of seeing you kind of get into it and like knowing you getting like closer, because like I feel like what kind of me and you have, like I mean, it's like it's brotherhood.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I see you as like an older brother.
Yeah.
I have done for a little bit, and so like to some levels, like I have picked up some inspiration from you and stuff like that, especially with work ethic and stuff like that. Not necessarily with like content and stuff like that, but just the work ethic in general.
Yeah,
I've kind of picked it up as well. You'll see with an announcement coming soon. Not saying too much. But yeah, definitely like with music, like seeing how you still did like music on the side, and I was like, you know what, he's got all this stuff going on, he's still doing that, and he's able to kind of produce some music on the side. So what's to say I can't just straight focus this music and kind of be up like this kind of level, and it's just kind of skyrocketed from there. Just hit 300 followers on SoundCloud, which is really quick from since I started. Almost at 500 on Instagram. 8 followers away.
Let's go, man. Let's go. That's dope. Yeah,
and I'm 2 away from 100 on YouTube.
I'm not gonna name names, but a diss track, right?
It's still up. That video's still up.
Pull up. I know. We watched it the other day.
Oh god. Oh no.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Without naming names, I think that was the first track you produced, right?
Did Platinum America come out before that?
Oh no, that was way after that.
No, yeah, it was that. That was kind of the first song I kind of spent a decent amount of time on. Again, I was using Audacity. I was still using this microphone. Yeah. It's just the software, and it is just limited.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, no, that was, I feel like the first
starting
piece of music. That was the starting point. I feel like that was like the little jump I kind of needed to kind of get me into this kind of scene.
Yeah, and I remember when you dropped it because we weren't expecting it.
I did it secretly.
Yeah. You did it secretly, and then you just you came out with it, and everyone was just like, "What?" Everyone was like, "This is a banger, dude. This is a banger."
That was my reaction to hearing Thief do music.
Yeah.
When he came to me with like that one song that we were working on, and I was just like,
Yeah. Hold up.
What?
Yeah,
I didn't.
He told me he can rap, and I've heard a lot of people say that. So I was just like, "Oh, yeah, nice one, man. You have to send me it through. I have to have a listen." Yeah. And when I heard what I've heard, I was like, "You are kidding me, dude! This bangs. You got the flow on point, the bars on point."
It's hidden talent, especially with the new song we're working on. I'll send you it afterwards, like what we have of it already. It's very rough, but it's just like he just knows. It's like what he does. He knows how to find a flow. He revises what he does as well. So like if he doesn't like something, he'll go back, change it, kind of like what I do. But just he knows how to pick up a flow quite quickly that matches the song that you kind of wouldn't really expect, but it actually works. That's why working with Thief has been an absolute fucking. You can believe that if you want. But it's been an absolute joy just working with him, especially kind of building this kind of bond with Thief as well. Because I feel like me and him clicked instantly as soon as he joined. Like me and him just kind of hit it off, and we just the ball just kind of rolled from there. And so like I wouldn't say it's kind of like to what I see as like at our level, because again it's been like what 2+ years.
Oh yeah. No, Thief's come into the scene like very recently, and just from the get go, he's been such an awesome guy to everybody. Like, he's exactly. He's been
uploading every day. He streams quite a lot.
Yeah. He's got the grind. He's got the work ethic. He's been respectful. Like literally, the man's come in and he's just an incredible dude. So when I heard that kind of talent from him with the rapping, I was like, Jesus, it's the full package, dude.
Exactly. That's why I wasn't surprised that me and him now match. Yeah. The time of getting into Twizz, like we're both sitting on 3 days. Like it took us 3 days to get in.
Yeah.
And I'm not surprised because he's amazing. Yeah. Because for this time, he's basically the newer version of me by hitting the nail on the head, bringing this kind of personality.
Like the new gen of that. Yeah. No, I feel that because it's always changing, right? And I feel like, that's exactly it, man.
And he was my age when I joined.
Yeah, I was
16
crazy.
when I joined. He's 16 now.
Wow. Fair play. Okay. Yeah, mini me. We gotta make that a meme. You know, from Austin Powers, you get mini me, and then you.
I'm not getting a phone.
Faith on him. No,
I'm not getting a phone. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah. No, I bet you his face right now is like. Turns off the podcast. Nah, he's an awesome dude. Right, we have been on for half an hour already. How mad is that?
That's crazy, bro.
That's crazy, bro. So we're going to do the rapids part of the podcast where I ask you a load of questions. We've got 5 questions lined up, and you have to answer them as quickly as you can. So, you ready? Question number uno. Favorite console of all time?
GameCube or Xbox original?
My man. Favorite game of all time?
League of Legends.
Nice. If you could live in one gaming universe, what would it be?
This is an obscure one, which I'll touch on more after the rapid fire. But Sword Art Online.
Okay. Yeah, I was not expecting that. Okay. Favorite game soundtrack?
Oh God.
I feel like Angry Birds, dude. That is a banger, though. You remember that soundtrack?
Yeah, it went hard, dude. But like when that came on in the club, bro, everyone's
everyone's skanking it out.
I'm gonna have to say, I'm just gonna have to say Minecraft because come on, you can't go wrong.
I know how
it's
to play it on piano as well, dude. I love the soundtrack. Yeah, man. And favorite weapon in any game?
God, that's a really hard question.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say this, another really obscure one, because it is a game.
Okay.
The ODM gear from Attack on Titan.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, because you haven't seen it, so you.
Not yet. It's on my list though. It's on my list. Damn, nice. GameCube. I have to talk to you about that because you're the first one to name an old school console. Yeah. What games did you play on there?
I had things like 2 games. It was mainly just 2 games, but it's just the one game I play all the time. Mario Kart Double Dash. The original Luigi's Mansion.
Oh my freaking man! Yes! Oh yes! Double Dash, best Mario Kart of all time. Don't at me.
Hands down, nothing to me has beaten Mario Kart Double Dash.
And the Luigi's Mansion, dude.
The original one. The newer ones, I don't like them.
They don't capture that same energy. I liked it, but I don't think they should have called it a sequel, right? It should have been like its own like adaptation of that game. Nothing like the original.
Call it something, not Luigi's Mansion 2, maybe Luigi's Mansion something. Name it something. But the original one is Luigi's Mansion goes MTV.
Luigi's Crib, bro.
Luigi's Crib.
Hey, step up inside.
Ignore the ghost, they're here all the time.
Ignore the ghost.
I got a little bald man running around exterminating them now. They'll be gone soon.
Yeah. Yeah, Luigi's just like a businessman now. He's got a whole team to do it for him.
Oh dear. The original Luigi's Mansion, undefeated.
Banger. Do you remember that level where the baby's in the cot and then you end up going in there?
That freaked me out.
Freaky, dude.
Because it's just a little baby in a cot and suddenly it's like a Godzilla size compared to you, and it's just hooning stuff at you. And what's going on?
You're just like, oh, it's a ghost baby, and then it looks at you like hisses at you.
You know what? I'm gonna change one of my answers. I'm gonna change like favorite game soundtrack. I'm gonna change that to Luigi's Mansion. Actually,
I respect
because the music in that it was perfect.
Yeah, I can remember every single bit of that tune.
The theme tune to Luigi's Mansion, it's iconic. You play that, like most Nintendo fans, they'll know what it is.
Oh yeah. But
also like the battle themes and stuff in like Luigi's Mansion, it was perfect, but it was also with the baby stage, very creepy.
Yes, yeah, very creepy. I love that game, honestly. Oh, dude. Yeah, you've just unlocked some memories for me, right? Do you see me flashing green?
And you stop flashing, please.
Am I? Well, I don't know what it's doing. Why? Why is it flashing green?
I think it's just doing that at the minute. Feel your camera. Is it hot?
No.
Okay.
Do you know what it might be, though? Hang on.
What? Might be a cable thing.
Yeah.
Here, you're getting an exclusive, lads. We're not cutting this out, by the way. I'm saying we're leaving this in. You're going to watch this happen.
Wait, it's flashing green even though it's not plugged in.
Look at my glasses. You can see what I'm seeing.
Did that fix it? Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of.
All right, oh, piss off.
No, kind of. Just leave it. It was just kind of getting used to it.
One little. That's
just let it get used
to
it. Oh no, just let it get used to it.
No. All right, please tell me that's fixed.
Splash. Damn it! I thought I was gonna do it.
Is there none?
No.
Okay. Oh man, every single TwizzCast there's been a problem.
Exactly.
Every single
I'm
one.
vouching to just keep all that in because that
Yeah,
you can
alright,
see the
cool.
process. You can see the process.
Okay, yeah, I'll keep it in. I'll keep it in. Tell me if it flashes green though, because I do have a question for you though.
Mm-hmm.
What's with the nails?
The nails, dude. Rockstar shit.
Yeah, you feeling that Rockstar vibe?
It was.
Nice,
I
man.
don't know. I've always just felt like after like listening to a lot of Ian Dior stuff like that, watching kind of like all like their interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
And just the idea of just having like painted nails and stuff because they mainly just go like straight black and stuff like that. They get asked questions a lot about the nails, but it's like there's no really story behind it. It's just Rockstar things, you know.
Fair enough, man. Fair enough.
You got to stand out somehow.
Hey, you like the way it looks?
Is that? I think I rock it. To be fair.
Yeah, no, it does. It does suit you. When I see it in the pictures, it does. It just always catches me off guard when I see it. I'm like, the nails.
It's like you got to stand out somehow. Like
Yeah,
some people
no,
will
it's
get
true.
offended over it, and they'll be like,
Who's getting offended over?
masculinity.
Who's getting
like-
offended over you painting your nails?
You'd be
man?
surprised. So many people get offended over this
Really?
stuff. Feminine masculinity is just not a topic you want to get into.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
like-
let's.
There's
Yeah, let's
everything
not.
masculine about me. Ooh.
Oh yeah. Big alpha vibes. I bet they're the same people to use shotguns in Warzone, right?
100% right shields the lot.
Yeah. The Cali sticks with the stuns.
We're looking at you, Raptor. No, I'm joking. We love you, Raptor.
Love you, Raptor. What's some of your favourite games? Hit me with some bangers. What are you into? Throughout the
Okay,
years.
so of course, growing up, there was Call of Duty. There's always
Yeah.
been Call of Duty. That's the same with like most people like my age. They kind of grew up with that.
Let's
Minecraft-
let's focus on Call of Duty. Let's
Yeah.
let's talk about
go for
that.
it.
What favorite COD game of all time? Multiplayer.
This is going to be
wise.
straight multiplayer nostalgia. What I played the most.
Mm-hmm.
Joint, it would have to be Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 2.
Respect. Okay. Yeah. Smart
Yeah,
answer.
I played those two a lot, kind of equally.
Yeah. It's a great game. Did you say? How do you feel about Oh wait. I'm gonna cut this bit out. You see, I don't prepare the middle section of the podcast. We just kind of go with the flow. Have you ever tried like sniping in Call of
I used to
Duty?
be a very heavy sniper.
Big
I used
sniper.
to
What games?
only snipe Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2. I used to only snipe most of the time because, again, I was a little FaZe fanboy.
Yeah, of course.
By the time I just, just started red gunning like normal stuff, it's kind of just as that kind of flair for gaming in general for me just kind of died out a little bit.
Yeah.
I just kind of stopped taking it so
I feel like we
seriously and
all
stopped
go
trying
through
it.
that phase, you know?
Oh,
like,
100%.
Because
It's a
I
burnout.
remember I've always loved gaming my whole life, but there was a point in my life where I just wasn't gaming.
Exactly.
You know?
That's where I'm at. Where I'm at now. Well, like, obviously, with exceptions with like Minecraft
Yeah.
and Warzone in my downtime.
Yeah.
Other than that, I just don't really play games that much.
Yeah, no, 100%. Yeah, I feel like nowadays I'm playing a lot more games. I love it. Obviously, my whole YouTube, Twitch.
Yeah, 'cause that's your
everything's-
thing.
Yeah,
It's
everything's
just how you make a
surrounded
living.
around gaming.
I've only rarely sniped in Cold War, but
Yeah.
even after things that I've seen, it at the minute it's quite inconsistent. I feel like the whole game's kind of inconsistent, just with
Yeah.
because especially I saw a TikTok. I was talking about it on your stream as well. But I saw a TikTok about how skill-based matchmaking also affects the damage you do in certain games.
Yeah.
Because like he did a demonstration. Like one game, he shot a guy point blank right in the head with a sniper, cracked his armor straight away,
Yeah.
and then right after that, he shot another guy point blank right in the head, white armor.
Wow.
It didn't even break
Yeah.
it.
That's how it feels, honestly, because I don't know why, like, because I like to black scope. I don't fully aim in with the sniper, you feel me?
Yeah.
But I like to just aim it in a bit and then hit my shot. Some of them were hitting and some of them weren't, and I know I was on target. And then I
happened
second
with
guess
a few.
myself. I'm like, should I adjust my aim maybe? Is it something I'm doing
no.
wrong with my
I
aim?
feel
No,
like
it
this
can't be.
has
I've been
been
sniping
happening.
for 10 plus years. I can't not have all of a sudden not have that aim, you feel me?
This has been happening with the past few CODs. I feel like
Mm.
it's just sniping's not really been because like I feel like COD got most of its kind of notoriety and like
Mm-hmm.
and kind of its popularity from sniping.
Oh, hands down.
A
Call
fat
of
chunk of
Duty
it.
today wouldn't be around if it wasn't for sniping. I couldn't
Exactly. And they're just
probably
like,
say that.
oh, we don't care about the snipers.
Yeah.
There's other aspects of the game. And it's just like, well, then you're just going to lose. You're just going to lose out on a lot. Like,
Yeah.
because it's a very big aspect.
No, hands down, hands down. I with this whole thing about people saying in Cold War, right, the sniping versus the red gunners, it made it into a big whole divide between the people. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. Anyone who says that the snipers in the new game are more overpowered than any other Call of Duty game in history, I think you should go back and play those games, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
I think you should go back and play those, because this COD game, right, for people who are loving it and people who are enjoying it, you do you. I'm not bashing Cold War in any way. Like, if you feel like you've got it down and you're loving it, do you, man. Some people are killing it, but I know, honestly, deep down, you probably know yourself as well, these ADS times, damage inconsistency, it's worrying for the future of sniping in Call of Duty. And I'm slightly concerned for these sniping only teams, because if Call of Duty are specifically showing like, we want to move in a new direction away from all the quick scoping stuff, what does that determine for their futures? Do you know what I'm saying?
It's not looking too good at the minute. Like, there's still high hopes. It's still promising, but like,
yeah,
again, it's just, I feel like this is kind of beginning the descent.
yeah,
It's like those videos. It's just like, ever since this video came out, YouTube's gone downhill because they haven't been able to make a better video since. Ever since a certain COD came out, it went downhill because they haven't been able to top it. And one thing I would ask you, what COD would you say that is? This could be personal preference. This doesn't have to be.
Yeah, of course. From my personal perspective, I would honestly say everything between Black Ops 2. What was between Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3? Ghost. Okay, all right, no, let's scrap that. Everything after Black Ops 3, I'd say. No, because then Black Ops 4. I think it was that weird period, like, I think they've had hit and misses, you know? I don't think it's like kind of... My all-time, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 banged. I've had different experiences on those games and I love them differently, you know, for like what they were.
Yeah.
But I feel like some games like Infinite Warfare or Advanced Warfare, I did like Advanced Warfare, but at the same time I didn't.
They're just reaching a bit. Those games are just kind of reaching a bit just to kind of jump on the wave, jump on the wagon.
Exactly.
Just because they wanted to change it up, but they didn't do it in a way where they listened to the community. They did it their own way, which didn't really work as well.
And it was weird because in that kind of time period, it was all about shady gaming tactics to make money, right, with loot crates and stuff. And I feel like ever since Star Wars Battlefront 2, that whole shenanigans came out, and that game flopped. It's a great game now that they've taken all that stuff out and they've listened, but they had no other choice. Yeah, well done. But yeah, I feel like Call of Duty did go through, like, Activision and No Saints, don't get me wrong.
Oh yeah,
like they are also they do like money.
They saw that and they were just like, you know what, mine. Legit.
Guys, guess what? No more DLCs. we love Call of Duty for no DLCs.
No.
Yeah, man. It's they did go through that stage on some of those games, and you could really feel it, like the pay to win aspects. But yeah, man,
that was definitely Advanced Warfare. I feel. Because where you get the different variants of like the guns and stuff that did a lot more damage. It's like, well, that's literally pay to win.
Well, it happened in Black Ops 3. Do you remember there as well? They didn't have it at first. And then in the middle of it, they were just like, oh yeah, we've had an update where you can now buy crates and open stuff. And they slowly added stuff.
I don't think that was more pay to win. That was kind of just like...
Oh, it was.
They were just kind of trying. They were trying something. But was there anything in there that would actually...
Because you had to pay X amount to open up a certain amount of crates to unlock a specific gun. You couldn't earn the gun by playing in game.
Oh, so it was the gun specifically that they put in. That was
because you couldn't, like, it's not like with the new battle passes where you level up the battle pass, and even on the free version of it, you can still unlock the weapons, right? When it was then, you couldn't go to a store and buy the gun directly. You couldn't. It was just you have to buy the crates and get it. You know,
it's lost. Call of Duty has definitely 100% lost its authenticity, and I don't think they're ever really going to get it back.
No, 100%.
But at the same time, it's like they're working around this new era of Call of Duty, like how things work and stuff. They're working around it. They're still trying to kind of mold their way into it. But it's just like after, I would say, the downfall happened more or less after Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 was the end of the authenticity.
Yeah,
I feel like, because that was just straight unlock stuff, just fair play, league play. That league play shined in that game. That was.
Did Modern Warfare 3 come out after? No, way before Black Ops 2, right?
Before.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I can get down with that. Yeah.
Even though there's like Ghost in between.
Yeah.
But it's just like I don't like now. Oh, at the time, it's like Ghost was just like it was meh. But now, looking back on it now, how underappreciated it was. Now that we have all this movement, all this exo stuff, it's so underappreciated.
And what is it? That's a weird one because Ghosts was the first console for next generation, like the PS4 and Xbox One. So it feels like when that stage hit, all the in-game purchases started flooding us.
So
the
graphics in that game were actually quite good. Quite good for like a first game on a new gen. They were actually alright.
Of course. Yeah.
And Black Ops 3 definitely capitalized on that, because Black Ops 3, I didn't play it myself, but I played it here and there, like at my mate's house and stuff. It was a beautiful game.
I loved
lighting, colors, everything. It was beautiful. But again, it just capitalized on that whole, money, please.
Yeah, definitely. I am concerned for the future of sniping. I really am. 100%. I've got to say I am, because if it wasn't for sniping, Call of Duty wouldn't be around today. Because the amount of content that sniping produced online really brought the game back alive, even in Black Ops 2. Imagine if sniping was an element in Black Ops 2, or the ADS speed was slow on that. The amount of content produced wouldn't be about promoting the game. Yeah, it'd still be around, but there's no way the game's franchise would be as big as it is today.
I'm going to drop an epiphany on your head, Top. Why do you think FaZe Clan moved more towards doing vlog style videos?
My man, it's all about the bigger picture, baby.
Exactly. Like Black Ops 2, they were crushing it. They were doing their thing. Blaze, I used to watch a lot of him. Norden used to watch a lot of him. Adapt. That was on Black Ops 2. Once Black Ops 3 came out, a lot more vlogs started coming out.
Yeah,
and that's just definitely. Because it kind of lost it there.
Well, they're trying to make the next. They know that the future of gaming is esports, right? Hands down, people are going to be watching that. Maybe not our generation, but the generation after us.
They've been thinking of that since like that transition between Black Ops 3.
Yeah.
That I feel like that's kind of been their vision, because we saw a lot of that in Black Ops 4. It was very... Because that's where we saw a lot of skill-based matchmaking in Black Ops 4, because they were just like, esports is our future.
Yeah.
We need to push this and get more esports players so they can basically promote our game and stuff.
Black Ops 4 was the last game I was competitive in.
Exactly, and I feel like they really forced it, and it kind of worked, but at the same time, it was very compound level.
Yeah, definitely. And the direction they're taking it, it's like, why do they care about this? Because they're thinking long term, right? In the long term, with these next generation, they care more about the casual players and the esports, like the pros, because that way the casual players will be able to support the pros. It's moving in that esports direction. They don't care about snipers. Yeah, like there's a small part of them right now that is kind of like, we need to try and limit the way that those snipers are used. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's just not viable in pro play. But it's just like, some people make it work here and there, but it's just not viable in pro play. That's why they're not focusing on like snipers specifically. They're just focusing on, how can we make this gun better? Let's nerf this. Let's buff this. Let's do that, just so they can kind of balance the pro play aspect, but not the casual play.
So in terms of what you were saying with like the FaZe thing, if they moved the gaming aspect towards competitive, which you've definitely seen them making strides in that area.
The FaZe Atlanta. FaZe Atlanta, that's what they've done.
And they have content creators who make Call of Duty content, but there's a way bigger picture here on why they're so big and successful. Yeah, 100%, man, 100%. I don't wanna put Twizz Clan in a certain direction or like put all the eggs into one basket. You know what I'm saying?
Hey yo, we're going with the flow. Don't shoot us.
Yeah. We're just. I'm not afraid to try and branch out and do new things because I feel like that's what. If you look at all the successful teams right now, that's exactly what they're doing.
Exactly. If something new seems to be like eye catchy, like
Yeah.
Fall Guys came around, that was big. It's heavily fallen off now. But it's like it came out and it was big, and loads of teams started capitalizing that. 100 Thieves, specifically, they played a lot of that and stuff.
Oh
Even Among Us, that's still quite big now. I feel like it's beginning its descent, but right now it's still pretty big. And like all these teams, FaZe, 100 Thieves, everything. Like even Cuff Boys, like Cuff Boys, they're kind of how I found Lil Skies and stuff.
Yeah.
I managed to get in contact with him, but like because they did like vlogs and stuff. They had where his mum would interview different rappers and stuff.
Yeah.
And then because they went from that, Cameron made like a gaming channel, but even they're capitalizing on Among Us.
Yeah.
And it's like it's literally you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah,
to be able to kind of stay relevant
in the scene. Yeah, exactly. No, definitely. And like even compared to the conversation we just had about FaZe Clan and they taking that vlogging direction, when you think about the newest esports team that everyone can name as 100 Thieves, right? You don't think directly when your first thing you think about when you think of 100 Thieves, it's not instantly like casual gameplay content creators, right?
I don't think of Call of Duty at all in that kind of aspect.
No, me neither. Granted that they weren't in the COD leagues until now, right?
No, they've been crushing. They have been. One thing I will say, they have been in the League of Legends scene.
Yeah, of course.
They instantly got into that, and they've been crushing it.
But again, that's competitive gameplay, right?
Yeah.
That's the whole company when it comes to gaming. Besides the personality on the streamers or the content creators, and then you've got the competitive aspect. You don't see that kind of general gameplay type videos, you know?
I feel like Courage carries that on his back a lot. Courage,
no, hands down. But that's more of a
Valky.
streamer. He's more of a streamer, and those videos get made from highlights.
It's because that's what works.
Yeah.
Because he obviously got this partnership with YouTube to like stream like exclusively on YouTube. So then like why would he need to post like consistent vlogs and all this stuff like all the time when
of course
he's been contracted to just stream on YouTube and like keep the VODs up on YouTube and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is still content, it's still views and stuff.
Yeah.
But you see it here and there. They'll do like the odd challenges and stuff, or the odd vlog here from like Nature or Courage. Valkyrie has like very good potential with like vlogging and stuff, but she's very heavy focused on streaming. But I feel like she could definitely branch out and do it quite well.
Yeah, 100%. But again, it's more like I feel like even though they are amazing gamers and I absolutely love their content, they are more personality, right?
Yeah,
more personality than competitive. Crazy, man.
Exactly.
Crazy. That's the direction it's all going in, and it's weird because it felt very different when Fortnite struck, right?
Oh god,
because Fortnite was nothing but gameplay.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
That was everything. That was YouTube. That was Twitch.
Yeah,
it was just Fortnite.
Everyone was playing it. Everybody.
And it started casual. It started really casual, and then it got up to season 2 or 3, I want to say, was when the competitive aspect started to really kick in. And then it just, as soon as it kicked in, it just did like a...
Yeah. Legit. Quite literally, kids were building like this tall quickly.
I hear footsteps.
Super quick. Yeah.
Okay, I'm on top of the map.
Yeah. I'm in space. Down. Oh, man. Yeah. Fortnite, man. Right, is there anything, whilst we're on gaming or esports, streaming, content creation, news, is there anything you want to discuss?
I just want to say, like, just as a little wrap up, I just want to say that even though I'm not essentially a face of Twizz, but I'm not essentially like in the whole gaming scene of Twizz and stuff like that. But I am very excited to see where we take this team, what our next steps are, like what's kind of waiting for us, like around this corner that I feel like is coming up very soon. I've just got you just got that gut feeling that something's gonna happen.
Yeah, I feel it, bro. I feel
and it's
it.
like, I'm very excited to see like what direction we're heading. It's like I'm super happy with the picks that we've gotten in to the team, especially with like Logan specifically. He's been a community favorite, and being able to pick him up, that was amazing. So I feel like what we're doing now is almost perfect. Like the way we're working, the way we're kind of coming together.
Yeah.
And just representing the team. I'm very proud of all the members.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of everyone. Yeah. And even though I'm not always here, I'm not always like in the gaming scene, I'm mostly doing my thing with live music. I'm representing the team in the music aspect.
Yeah.
Always and forever. But
Definitely.
Yeah, it's just very big things coming.
There's more to Twizz than just the gaming aspect. Way 100%. bigger. That people might not understand yet, but the goals and the time that goes into planning for the future is the reason we've made it more successful as we go along.
Well, it's like I'm really trying to push this kind of getting us more kind of recognition that essentially like quite a lot of us deserve. Especially you. I feel like you're getting a lot of recognition, but I feel like you deserve quite a bit more. Thief deserves quite a lot of recognition. Yeah. I'm not just going to name specific members off the top, but a lot of members on the team deserve so much recognition. And it's just
100%.
It's like I'm really trying to get us to that point where where we can get that recognition, where we can kind of get that reach, and we can eventually get this Twizz house going, so then we can get all like the personalities into one house. We just get this house up and running, get all the personalities in, and it would just be the best environment, and we can become the best selves that we are.
And one thing I need everybody to understand, so COVID did put a lot of interruptions in between our progress. The amount of plans we had for 2020 in terms of competing, events, going to TwitchCon, getting our name out there, meeting new contacts, new investors, so many opportunities that we've unfortunately missed out on due to the global pandemic. And of course that has put a lot of people, not just us, but in the broader spectrum of things, it has like been disruptive for everybody. But in terms, I'm just speaking specifically on what we've dealt with as Twizz Clan and how that's negatively impacted the team. It really screwed us. It really did. Because 2020, I was going to go to TwitchCon. They have so many different people you can chat to there, get different contacts. That kind of stuff really threw a spanner in the works for us. Twizz Clan could be double and beyond, triple, quadruple what it is right now. Especially in the direction that we're moving. But with that being said, the future direction for the team, once all of COVID mellows out, it's given us more time to prepare, more time to plan things out. And once this is all done and dealt with, we're coming, baby.
We've been sitting dormant for this time. We've been charging up our power.
Yes.
We're ready to go Super Saiyan.
For what we've been able to do so far throughout this whole pandemic, because the main goal when it happened was like, right, we need people at home, people are going to be depressed, people are going to be upset, or
mental health is going to
drop.
Hit.
Yeah, exactly. And
especially on the younger members.
The key thing for us was like, we need to make content. We have to be posting to entertain the people. That was the key. That was like, if we can raise people's spirits at all, even a tiny bit, we're gonna do it. We're gonna go double or nothing. And that's why
I've been really trying to kind of take a role of charge when it comes to the content, because not only do we have the capability, where is my voice going? I will never know. But it's just, I want to get all our members together to just be able to also, like, we can create content to help other people, but it's also team building exercises to help the team in general, because it can raise morale, it can kind of raise spirit. If we can just get everyone together to participate in these things, it can really help the team's kind of moral compass and just It can really kind of like boost productivity and motivation. It can boost mental health as well because you're working with a bunch of people, you're communicating, you're just it's just back and
down.
forth, and it's just that's one thing I've really been trying to press over like the past few weeks, I'd say, and it's really starting to kick off. It's really starting to get off in that direction, and it's like I couldn't be more proud in this team how they've been able to, like most of the members, how they've been able to cope during this during this time, during this pandemic, and how they've managed to work around it, find their own way, even to members who have left, unfortunately, and they're just off doing their own thing on good terms, how they've been able to overcome it as well. I'm very proud of them.
Yeah, of course. Everybody, Twizz or not, like, these people have been, everybody, especially in the gaming community, we'll talk on a broader spectrum of that. All of these people have just managed to lift up spirits and keep everyone entertained and keep them morale and help each other out. Right, guys, that was the video half of the podcast. If you want to listen to the extended version, make sure to go over to linktr.ee/TwizzCast. Make sure to go over there, check out the audio only version. We appreciate you guys. Make sure to go and listen to Brooks' new album. I'm going to let you completely plug it right now, mate. Plug it.
Okay, Brooks the Aquarius on anything, SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes. It's on TikTok. It's great. If you make TikToks, you can use my sounds and stuff. Even just doing that will help me appreciate, because you've seen what TikTok can do for us and stuff. Any help is appreciated. As he said, just bang it out. Even if you just play it in the background or just listen to it, it just helps. It also helps me knowing what I can do to help better my music and better myself as a person, knowing what you guys like to hear and stuff like that, as well as kind of, keeping what I like to do. But again, your guys' feedback is always very nice to hear. So yeah, just Brooks the Aquarius everywhere, SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes. You can go run it up, Son of Poseidon. It's going to be a good year.
Go listen, guys. Appreciate ya. We'll see you in the next TwizzCast. Much love and peace.